Let's talk about one of the biggest lies we have been sold as women, that once you hit 40, that you are too old to be sexy. Somehow sensuality has an expiration date, that after a certain age, you're supposed to dim your light, tone it down, and blend in quietly with the wallpaper. Oh, no, 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 no. Sexy does not expire. It evolves. It's not about being who you were in your 20s. It's about becoming the woman that you're meant to be in your 40s, 50s, and beyond. Somewhere along the way, we started absorbing these silent little rules. Moms, don't wear that. You should act your age. You're too old for that haircut, that outfit, that lipstick. I remember my own mom actually saying to me, "Girl, where are you going with those short skirts?" And I would laugh and say, "Listen, I am not going to run around here like a mommy of 3 thinking I need to cover up. If I like them and feel good in them, I'm going to wear them." Those rules were never ours to begin with. They were written by a culture that fears a woman who's comfortable in her own skin. When a woman reaches midlife and decides she's still desirable, she's still playful, she's still vibrant, it makes people uncomfortable because she's no longer living for somebody else's approval. The most dangerous woman is the one who stops asking for permission to feel good in her own skin. That's the kind of rebellion that I'm here for. Sexy is not a body type. It is a frequency. It is the way you walk into a room. It's the way you laugh without apology, the way you know what you're bringing to the table, and you don't shrink to make others comfortable. You cannot fake that type of confidence when your inner dialogue is still stuck in comparing and criticism. So here is your first mindset shift. Stop measuring yourself against your younger self. You're not supposed to look like you did when you were 25. You're supposed to feel like a woman who's lived, learned, and come into her power. Confidence at this age doesn't come from chasing perfection. It comes from self-trust, from knowing I take care of me and that's enough. Sexy isn't something you wear. It's something you radiate when you stop apologizing for existing. Let's talk about reconnecting with your body, because that's where your fire lives. Our body changes in midlife. Hormones shift, energy fluctuates. What used to work suddenly doesn't. Instead of fighting your body, start listening to it. You don't have to do all the extreme workouts to feel alive. You just need movement that moves you. For me, sometimes it's lifting weights. Sometimes it's bicycling or walking in silence. Some days it's just putting on music when I'm in the kitchen cooking and just jamming it out. When you stop seeing movement as punishment and start seeing it as pleasure, everything shifts. And yes, nutrition plays a part. You need protein for strength and muscles, healthy fats for your hormones and your moods. You need carbs and veggies for your gut health and glow. When you nourish your body well, it rewards you with energy, mental clarity, and that subtle magnetic confidence that people can't quite name, but they feel it when you walk into that room. If you want to rebuild your energy and strength, I've got my Power of Protein video. I break down exactly how to fuel your body for hormone balance and confidence. Hercules, Hercules, let's get a little uncomfortable because we need to. So many women hit 40 and just start whispering about libido, dryness, or not feeling it anymore. The hormones shift, the stress stacks up, and life is getting real loud. Don't confuse that with being past your prime. You're not broken. You're just disconnected, and that disconnection is completely reversible. This stage of life is not your sexual decline, it's your sexual awakening. Your body is changing, yes, but so is your capacity for deeper pleasure, slower pleasure, intentional pleasure. There are real tools to help you navigate this. Hormone therapy, vaginal creams, lubricants, even adaptogens and lifestyle changes, and there is zero shame in using them. If you don't know what you like, this is your time to find out. Explore yourself. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Without judgment, without guilt, because self-exploration is how you learn your own roadmap. It's how you reconnect with your mind and body and rebuild trust with your own sensuality. And if you're in a relationship, communication, that is the real foreplay. I cannot tell you how much of a turn on it is to be able to openly talk to your partner about what you need, what you crave, and what feels good. Just having that conversation, that kind of emotional nakedness can just be as intimate as the act itself. Then you start owning your desires. Instead of trying to hide them, everything changes. You stop waiting to be desired and you start showing up as a woman who already is. Sexy isn't something you chase. Sexy is something you choose. If this is hitting home, go watch my video, 5 proven ways to reignite your sex drive in your 40s. It's full of practical ways to reignite your little spark, physically, emotionally, and energetically. Pleasure isn't a reward. It's a regulation tool for your nervous system, and communication, that's the real foreplay. If your spark feels dim, start rebuilding it. One little simple habit at a time. I call these sexy energy habits because when your energy rises, your confidence follows. 1, move daily. Not for the calorie burn, but just to feel alive. Walk, lift, stretch, dance, whatever makes you feel powerful in your body. 2, hydrate. Just drink some water. Dehydration is sneaky. It steals your focus, your mood, and your glow. Drink water like it's part of your beauty routine because it is. 3, sleep. Your hormones, your metabolism, your mood, all of it depends on deep rest. We've got to stop glamorizing exhaustion. Rest is actually sexy. 4, wear what makes you feel like you, not what makes you disappear, blend in, or look appropriate. If it makes you feel confident, radiant, or just a little dangerous, that's the outfit. 5, talk to yourself like you talk to your best friend, because that little inner voice sets your energy for the day. When you speak to yourself with kindness, your whole body responds differently. Confidence, it doesn't just show up one day. It's built through the tiny ways that you choose to show up for yourself. This message isn't just theory. It's what I see every single day with my clients. One woman came to me exhausted, stuck in that endless loop of dieting and disappointment. She didn't want to be skinny. She just wanted to feel strong again. And through small, consistent changes, strength training, balanced nutrition, and grace with herself, she did exactly that. A few months later, she told me, I feel like myself again. She was glowing. Her energy was magnetic, and she said that her confidence was changing everything. Like even her relationship felt new again. Another client, a mom of 3 young kids, she was like, look, my sexiness, that's gone for good. As we worked together, she was building her strength, nourishing her body, shifting her mindset. She started to come alive again. She sent me a message and was just talking about how sexy she was feeling again and how it felt good that even her husband was noticing it. It's not vanity, it's vitality. It's that spark that comes from just feeling at home in your body again. Because when women start fueling themselves with food, with the movement, with compassion, they don't just lose weight, they lose doubt. At almost 47, I've never felt more grounded in who I am. Is my body softer? Yeah, sure. Are there gray hairs and little whiskers? Absolutely. But instead of fighting them, I see them like proof of my evolution and my wisdom. When I look in the mirror now, I'm not nitpicking. I just not, because I know the woman looking back is showing up with intention, with love, with peace. I'm not trying to be who I was. I'm simply honoring who I am. We don't lose our sexy as we age. We just start defining it on our own terms. Here's what I want you to take away. You're not too old. You're just too evolved to keep dimming yourself. Midlife isn't a decline. It is a time of reclaiming you. It's where your sensuality, your confidence, and your energy, they all finally align. Stop chasing your old fire. Build a new one, because this version of you, she's not shrinking. She is soaring. If you're ready to start seeing yourself differently, and not just in the mirror, but in your mind, I've got my Visualizing Success Guide, and it's all about harnessing your mind's power to make your health and confidence goals a reality. I walk you through how to shift from all that negative self-talk to more positive visualization through guided meditations, creating a vision board. Before your body transforms, your belief has to. You can download it for free using the link below. Keep moving, keep glowing, because you are sexy, strong, and unstoppable.